Hi everyone, Teresa Aker here from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. It's my privilege today to introduce you to Becky Brown. How you doing, Becky?
I am doing great. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, my pleasure. I invited Becky here today because she is an actor. She's doing all kinds of things, and we want to talk about her journey to get to where we are today. So, Becky, how did this all get started? How did you get into acting?
Well, actually, I started modeling when I was about 20 years old.
Okay.
And I was in Midwest in the Minneapolis area. And so I did a lot of print and commercial work in that area. Then my husband and I, with his business, moved to Iowa. So I was doing maybe not as much commercial, but doing more print, more fashion shows, runways, and so forth. And then when he retired, we moved to Florida. And that opened up a whole new world for me because I, at that time, was really fitting the lifestyle for people promoting their developments, their new developments that were growing up all over in our area. And so that's where it started. And then through my commercial work and my modeling, I got involved with a group called UFTA, which is United Film and Television Artists.
Okay.
And one of the speakers came and was going to do a film and was looking for actors. And I thought, well, I've never tried this. And I never thought that I would want to do it, but I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot. So I auditioned for a small part. And then once we started filming, I was wishing I had a bigger part. And that was probably about 10, 12 years ago that I actually started doing more of the outside the commercial acting, doing the film and television.
So,
And so
Becky, that's amazing. So you had already a life before this, and then you kind of took it on later on. I commend you for that. What actually, other than the commercials, what did you do? What are some of the roles?
Oh, the film?
Yeah.
Oh, the first one was Hanging Millstone, and that's available on the streaming networks. And
Okay.
so people can take a look at that. And several short films, award-winning films. I was in Bermuda Triangle, which is a full-length feature.
Oh,
I was in Father Knows Best, which was in the Peace Film Festival, which is a subdivision, I believe, of Cannes.
oh, right.
And we really received an honorable mention there, but it has won several awards in the film festival circuit. And currently we are working on a TV pilot called Jimmy on the Rocks.
Oh,
And so we have shot the pilot and it's in editing, and the writer has already done several of the episodes. So we'll be, once we get the first one edited, then we'll start shooting from there on and hoping to get picked up, getting it distributed.
oh,
So
that's fantastic. So that's kind of exciting, actually. So as you're going, you've got a project right now you're doing. Was
yes.
there anything along the way that kind of made you think on the journey, is this really where I'm going to go? Was there any kind of obstacles, adversity, anything you could share with us along the way that might give tips for people to hang in there?
Yes. Well, I have to say the first film, I was so nervous when it came time to do my lines that I couldn't get it out. I was fumbling through the whole thing. But fortunately, the director, Curtis Collins, was so patient and understanding. And he said, take a breath, just pretend like you're talking to me. And so with that, it just calmed me down, and I, whipped it out. Because you go in, I'm one of those that I go in prepared. I know what backward, forward, whatever. But then sometimes the nerves, you get in front of the camera and what's my first line?
Yeah.
And so, but that's one thing I think, be prepared, be on time, be professional. Those are all things that I think that any actor needs to do and should do. And we're all part of a team, and it doesn't matter. I've been on set where somebody comes in and they think that they're really something hot and know what they're doing. And then as we're working, they don't always know as much as they think they know. And they have to take a step back and understand that, hey, I'm wasting somebody's time if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do it. So,
I think that's pretty much true in everything, Becky. I think you have to show up, right? You have to,
yes,
showing up means being prepared, being organized, knowing what you're doing, going forward. Make sure, as you said, you're not wasting the other people's time because they're there and they take it seriously. So probably expect you to take it as seriously as they do. So good, that's good advice, honestly. That's very
yes,
good.
yes.
Now, when you're doing auditioning, are you sending out your videos? Are you going in person? What are you doing with the auditions?
Well, ever since COVID,
Okay.
things have changed in the industry. So with COVID, all of a sudden actors were self-taping. And so that required setting up your own little studio, the lights, your phone, and getting it, working it horizontal rather than vertical, learning all the tricks of doing a good self-tape. And I look back at my first ones where I was using a sheet or something like that, and here I see all the waves in it, to where when you first, then you go and purchase the equipment, then it ends up so much better. And I even did, and that's the other thing with acting, is staying on top or current with what's going on. So it requires continual training. So I took a class on self-taping. It went on for, we meet once a week for several weeks, and learning how to adjust the lights and do the different things that were required to get a good audition. So then sending it in, but once you tape it, it's also a challenge to edit it so they don't, most of the time I'm doing all my own taping. So I'm walking up and turning on the camera.
Yeah.
So I have to edit that out so they don't see me walking up and my finger going to the start button and the stop button. And so,
Right.
um,
And that's all part of filming too. I have to do it too. I'm the chief cook and bottle washer, so I get to do it all too. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
yes,
It's all,
yes,
it's all about, but the nice thing is, Becky, today in today's world, it does open you up all over the world now. Instead of just a small area, you're able to go on social media, go out there and promote yourself in the light that you want to be seen in so many ways where we're limited years ago. Would that be fair?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
And then you have the tools in your toolbox to keep you going,
Mhm,
right?
mhm. And then back to the self-taping. Well, now that we are doing all of the editing, so when they receive the audition, all they have to do is go through them all. I mean, it's not like that's all they have to do, but they're going through them, but they aren't spending a day taping people
Yeah.
and so on. So it works for us because we can actually send in our best audition, but it also works for them because it's saving time. So I don't think I don't think it's going to go back to where every audition is in person like it used to be in the
Okay.
olden days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I guess I dated it a little bit, but you're right. Ever since
Mhm,
COVID, things have changed and you have to keep up with the times. And if you're serious about your craft, then you're going to have to do that, right?
mhm. Yes, yes.
So currently, I know you're doing a show, right? A TV show that you're looking at the pilot. Is there other projects you're working on right now?
Yes, we have several local film festivals in our area. I'm in the Fort Myers area. And we have several film festivals that, well, I living here and knowing so many of the people, to me, they're a lot of fun. And so we try to make a film, part of our United Film and Television Artists Group, try to make a film for some of the different festivals throughout the years. And so we all collaborate, and we have writers in the group and directors and cinematographers and actors. And so the writer will write a script and what do you guys think of this? And we'll go to work at it. And so we have a lot of fun. And then we have a nice time at the film festival celebrating our film. And whether we win or lose, we still celebrate our film.
I like that. I do interview a lot of actors, directors, and writers who do it, and you have quite a community of supporting each other. I find that fascinating, honestly. Do you find that in your industry
Yes.
getting a lot of support?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And I've connected with people that not only through the film festivals, but through our group, somebody will move in the area and they're been in the business in another state and will join our group. And it just makes it for more experiences to share, more knowledge to share, and that hopefully everybody's improving. And that's the whole purpose of our group, is to help everyone improve. So.
Perfect. I find that I'm a Facebook junkie, Becky.
Oh.
So I find that a lot of support is in the Facebook group. So
Yes, yes,
now you're on IMDb, right?
yes,
Yes. So I know we can reach you there. Where
yes.
do you see yourself going? I know you are a professional model and you're an actor. Where do you kind of see yourself going in the next 5 years?
Well, I enjoy doing both.
Okay.
And I am fortunate enough, I model for a store, Florida-based store, but we have several stores. It's Evelyn and Arthur.
Nice.
It's a woman's boutique. And so I model for them 3 days a week. And so and I love the job. I love the people I work with.
Sure.
I love the people I meet while I'm working. And so that's kind of always something and they're good about allowing me to change my days. So as long as they'll have me, would like to stay with them, because it's such a great company, and they're always giving back to the community. And that's something else that I do once a year, usually just before Christmas, like late November, early December. I produce a fashion show for the Golisano Children's Hospital.
Okay.
And so we have some of the former patients. We have 500 to 600 in attendance, and a lovely luncheon and auction, and all the proceeds that we raise go to the Children's Hospital. And through our donation, they are able to buy equipment that they might normally not have in the budget, programs. They have a program that we help fund called Kids Minds Matter. So it's not only the patient that is working through their illness and how they feel about it and their emotions, but it's also the other family members, maybe other siblings are having difficulty. So it's just the importance of children and adolescents' mental health.
Perfect. Now you'll make sure I get that information so we can put that in the show notes, Becky?
Oh, sure. I would love
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, and I don't know this, do you have a YouTube channel, things like that? What do you have for social media for
I
yourself
do not.
and for the organization, if you want to add that?
Okay. I do not have a YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram,
Okay.
and that's Becky Brown 1722.
Okay.
And Facebook is Becky Brown.
Okay.
And then IMDb is Becky Brown, and it's the Roman numerals 8.
8. Okay. Okay, great. I'll make sure all of that's in the show notes as well for you. And for the organizations, we can add that, make sure that everyone has the links and so forth, because that's really important. Those are great causes. So we'll make sure that's in the show notes as well. I'm very familiar with Fort Myers. It's a great town. I am. And I wanted to circle back. The name of the company you're modeling for, we'd certainly like to give them another plug. What is the name of the company?
Evelyn and Arthur.
Evelyn and Arthur. So I'll make sure also that that's in the show notes so we can do that for your
Thank
company.
you.
Absolutely. It's always good to promote each other. That's what it's all about, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so, there's a place called Tropical Sands Resort down there. So that's where we would stay quite often.
Oh, okay.
It's a timeshare down there. So I know it. So
Right.
I know Fort Myers.
How often do you get down here?
It was years ago before my husband passed away. So once a year we had a timeshare down there for a week and we'd stay down there. So it was kind of nice.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So nice place. Fort Myers is a nice town. So I'm familiar with it. Although I'm in Canada, Florida, of course, is beautiful. So anyway, just wanted to say that.
Florida is great for us in the winter, and then Canada is great for you in the summer.
It is. It's beautiful.
Otherwise, it's like the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. We have a lot of our own areas like Florida. We have our beaches up here in the summer. They open wide up and it's beautiful. So a lot of people like to ski up here too, though. Of course, like you have in the States, we have a lot of skiing in the winter and a lot of winter chalets and sports. So both countries offer so much, and we love American.
Yes, and we have lots of friends that are from Canada that live in my community and are snowbirds.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah,
wonderful. We can go
yeah.
back and forth. So that's what's great about the global world, right, Becky?
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, we have you on IMDb, you have it LinkedIn, you have all your social media. I'll make sure all of that's here. I have another question for you.
Okay.
Because you're doing that in November, I believe you said, please correct me if I'm wrong. Would you like to come back and do another episode and promote what you're doing in the winter?
Oh, I would love to. I would love to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then we have an opportunity. Perhaps you can send me more info then, and you can talk about it on the show and what you're doing and where you're at from there. Would that be all right?
that would be great because the show is December 5th.
Oh,
So,
perfect. Okay.
yes, that
That'll
would
give
be
us lots of, we could do it in November, between the middle and the end of November, and you can promote your event and everything that you're doing then, okay? And
okay.
perhaps you'll have the pilot done with the TV show
Yes, yes, that would be great. That
and
would.
name that again too, so the viewers have it.
It's Jimmy on the Rocks.
Perfect. And I'll make sure you'll get everything over to me. I know that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we'll, now, do you have a trailer for any of the things that you've done that we can post as well on social media or?
I do. I
Okay,
do.
good.
I have some of the trailers, so.
Good. So if you could get those over to me and I'll post those as well on social media so people can take a look, okay?
Okay, it sounds great. How do you want me to send those to you?
You,
Email or?
yeah, you can send them. What is your email? Well, actually, if somebody wanted to reach out to you right now, what's the best place for you to be reached?
Probably email. And
Email?
do you want me to give that?
Yes, go ahead.
It's C as in cat, brown like the color, 1702 at AOL.com.
Perfect, Becky. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful lady, and I know you're doing wonderful things, and I was thrilled to
Thank
have
you.
you on today, Becky.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
My pleasure. So to everyone, go over to Becky Brown's social media. I'm going to make sure all of that's in the show notes. Take a look at her trailers, take a look at all the projects she's doing, and we'll have her back so that we can talk about her future events and what she's doing. So thank you again,
Okay.
Becky.
You're welcome. Thank
And
you.
everyone, this is Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. Do subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate that. I hope you're all having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye now.